Hey guys, it's the Young and Hungry After Show here at AFTERBUZZ. We have the final 2 episodes of this half season. We have a special guest with us, so stick around.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey guys, it's time for Young and Hungry. We are talking about the final 2 episodes of this half season. We have Young and Lottery, Young and No More Therapy. I'm going to introduce myself and my panel, and then I'm going to introduce you to our very special guest. Yeah. I'm your host, Yael Tygiel. You can tweet at me live during the show at Yael Tygiel. That's YAELTYGIEL. To my left, I've got Mr. Dakota T. Jones.
Hi, guys. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones.
And Michelle.
Hello. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle_Cullen.
And, of course, Becca.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV.
And we are joined by the very handsome, very dashing Jonathan. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Tell people where
Good to be back at AFTERBUZZ TV.
Yeah,
right.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We have 2 very emotional episodes.
Very
emotional.
Yes. Yeah.
You were watching with us. I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I shot the episode, so I knew what was going to happen. I was literally just like, not even watching the screen, just like watching your faces.
I was so mad.
There were a lot of sounds.
Here's what it was. It was.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I swore. I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We all had headphones on, but you went.
That is, yep,
Probably.
Basically.
All right, we'll start with Young and Lottery. We'll start with getting a jalapeno business.
Oh, yes.
That was absolutely my favorite.
Jalapeno business.
My favorite line from that episode.
Yes.
It's just so great.
What did you guys think of the episode?
I loved the episode. I thought this was a really fun one, especially since, like, I just love the chemistry whenever Gabi has scenes with Yolanda. Mm-hmm. And so just opening it up with that, like, I was like, I already knew it was going to be a great episode.
Yeah.
I will agree with that wholeheartedly. I think they have such a solid, strong, girl power friendship thing going on. And I thought it was a good moment before the mid-season break.
Yeah.
Like, it was really...
Yeah, I always love Yolanda, so
Yeah.
anything she says tends to be really hilarious. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
What did you think of this episode?
I liked the episode. For me personally, a lot of the brunt of my experience on the show is my relationship with Gabi. But it's always fun when you get, like Gabi, Elliot, Yolanda into trouble together. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like I was like B storyline and they were the A storyline.
yeah.
Yep.
So which I loved because like that's just has like I Love Lucy written all over it. Just getting into shenanigans and watching them trying to figure it out.
Yes. Agreed.
So we meet Conrad.
Oh my god.
Which
He's so creepy.
He was so good though.
Oh, he was.
He was so good. Like, and he came up with a little head thing like on set. You make cannoli? No. Like that whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah, he's great.
He sounded like the voice in Scream. That's what I kept thinking of the entire time.
He is kind of like the guy from Scream and like Quagmire from Family Guy.
I had a lot of trouble watching him because I was like, I'd use that line.
Yeah.
Art imitates life.
No, I thought he was a brilliant actor. I just was like,
he's hysterical.
Yeah, and he made us hate him so much, which was such great acting because.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I think his character description in the breakdowns, like when they created the role, was douche.
Yeah.
Like that's like I'm not even like that was like just Conrad.
And he was
douche.
like, all right, I got this.
Yes.
He's so not like that in real life. He's a really cool guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, but he completely embraced that character and just like my mom was watching. I was in Chicago when that episode aired, and my mother was watching it, and she was just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
It's like I do not like him."
It just sends like shivers down your
that's what I
spine.
was
You're
gonna
just
say. Like every sentence he said, I was like, oh. No.
I gotta say, my favorite line that he said was, "Are we gonna do this Lady in the Tramp style?"
No.
And she's like, "Oh, you mean where you take the noodle and you put?" He's like, "Nope."
And he sucks the noodle up.
Yeah, I totally alone I would use.
Okay.
Douche. I like it. I'm gonna put that on my Twitter now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Douche.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So we also have the whole lottery ticket storyline, which is kind of the classic, as you were saying, Lucy shenanigans. Like, we have a lottery ticket and we lost it.
Never mind. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some funny stuff there, and that's where I give the credits to the writers because like you know, the whole jean jacket stuff, and then, you know, if you watch the episodes back, you'll realize how precise the writers are. Because at the very beginning, when she's talking about Conrad, she's like, he runs a successful clothing business. So they already planted that seed. So when they walk in there and it's like denim everywhere,
Yeah.
it's like,
You get it.
You get
Yeah.
it. You're like,
You
oh,
get it right
shit. You know,
Yeah.
like, can I swear?
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Freeform now.
It's
Yeah, that's
freeform
right.
now.
Freeform is more bold.
They're
Yes.
very bold.
Oh, yeah.
We saw that whenever Freeform first switched over, and when the first episode we saw of you
Yeah.
guys was whenever you were in like the tent at Coachella, you know, with your numb cream or whatever, like numb spray. Yeah, and that was the moment I was like, okay, I get what Freeform's doing now.
Okay.
My
Freeform.
moment was when she's in the dominatrix outfit, and I went, freeform. I see it. I see it now.
Yes.
Yes.
The lines are just racier.
Yeah.
So real quick, let's talk about Alan Elliot and his interior designer.
my gosh.
Alan's interior designer dream.
Can I just say
Yes.
that scene? You have no idea how many times we had to shoot that scene because I wake up from the dream and he's like standing over me. We both scream, and his scream, like I couldn't do it with a straight face because I would just start laughing every time. We shot that like 15 times.
Oh my God.
Before, and if you watch the episode, I literally have to cover my face. I go, oh, and I cover my face. And I go, oh, it was just a dream. But I cover my face because even then I'm like still kind of smirking. God,
so great.
Ryan Safi is so funny, man.
He's wonderful.
Yes.
And he speaks so quickly.
I know.
He's great.
Yeah.
Great.
It's, so great.
How hard is it to get any scenes done with the cats?
You know, we're pretty good about it. Like when we're on, we are on. But every once in a while, man, you get somebody who just delivers a line like in that same scene when I'm talking about, I was like, do you see therapy? And he's like, please, I'm gay, Jewish, and the original line was, I'm gay, Jewish, and I'm a yo-yo dieter. And then he's like, I'm gay, Jewish, and I witnessed a murder. It's like, and they say that stuff, and it's like, how can I possibly keep a straight face, you know?
You were not expecting that.
No, and then, So, but I mean, for the most part, you know, we have a lot of fun. Our blooper reel is hysterical.
Oh,
Yeah, as we saw.
We love
What's
that
up, parts
last
of it?
Yeah.
really?
some of it. Yeah.
In the
Oh,
fan
yeah, that's
section.
right.
That's how-
And the fan appreciation clip show.
I'm sure there's a lot.
There's a lot
Funny.
more, but yeah.
I want to see like the whole thing because
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
It's-
blue.
I want
Sister.
hours of this.
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean, you know, so like our schedule, we have a table read on Monday, we rehearse Tuesday and Wednesday, and so like after rehearsal today, I come home, there's a final script that gets emailed to us, and we shoot like tomorrow. So anything that we can't do in front of the audience, like if we have swing sets and there's stuff on the opposite side of the stage where the audience can't see, we pre-shoot all that stuff. Or if there's like scenes outside, it's all pre-shot. So tomorrow's like, you know, we have to be off book, like camera ready tomorrow.
Oh.
And then Friday, whatever's left over,
And
we
then
shoot in
it's
front
the
of the
live
audience.
taping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know when you all like did. I knew that happened, but I didn't know when you all like filmed those scenes. So that's
Yeah, so
interesting.
like all the stuff like in the office, because that's on the back side of the set, or like all the stuff in the airport, that's shot on Thursday. And then
Okay.
everything on the main set is done in front of the audience.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then usually don't they play back like the
Exactly,
old
there's
scene to get the
monitors,
laughter? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. So you have
Fun
a full
fact.
week.
Yeah.
You have a very full week.
Tomorrow's a long day.
Every
Yeah.
week.
So we should keep you here super late today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually not that late of a call. I have to be there by 9 tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right, great. So we'll be here all night.
No.
All right, let's
He's
talk
like, what?
let's talk about Dr. Rounds.
Yes.
That's her name now.
Brianna Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Rounds. She's Brianna. I can't talk about this stuff, but like, so she's a brilliant actress, and I will say that you guys will be blown away by her comedic timing in the season 4 opener.
Oh.
Like you're gonna see this character and you'll be like you're gonna be dying. So
I'm excited.
It's her character like goes through a major change. So you're gonna
Okay.
yeah.
Am I going to continue to hate her?
Yeah.
You just gotta watch.
All right.
I was gonna say she did her.
But that's the point. Like if you look
Yeah.
at Conrad, the point of it is like for you not to like them.
Yeah.
The point of it is
Yeah.
to go. You're supposed to be with Gabby, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
or you're supposed to be with Josh. So these are characters that you know
They are not
they're
supposed to like.
not you know they're there for a reason. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say she did a really good job. making us dislike her. So
Yeah, well, so in this episode, we don't hate her yet.
not
yet.
not too much yet.
I mean,
yeah.
in the dream, I was like, she is so unprofessional.
She literally like rips her blouse
She
open.
rips her blouse open, and I was like, girl, you are dressing very unprofessional for, like, I'd wear that, but I'm not a therapist.
Yeah.
That is not my profession.
Right.
And, she's like,
too.
and look, and
Yeah.
she is I will say she is a total pro, because doing those scenes is not easy. Like, I met her, and then, pretty much like the second time we've acted together, we have to kiss.
Yeah.
And it's like, you do it. You do it on like Tuesday. Like we read on Monday, and then Tuesday for the run through, it's like we're like making out. So it's like, it's really weird. But but she's a total pro, and she like, she's like, let's go for it. And it was great. And it's not easy. Like, that whole scene when she's like crawling on me on the couch and stuff like that. And there's all these people around. There's like grips walking around, like, ladders on their shoulder and stuff. But she handled herself very professionally.
That's
She's
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
That's good to hear.
Like, good to meet you. Okay, now we're kissing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Good to meet you. Rip your blouse open.
Yeah. Totally.
Lovely.
Sounds like a
Conrad.
great time. Yeah.
Sounds like
Sounds
what
like
Conrad
Conrad.
would say.
Yeah, it sounds like a Conrad move.
Yeah. So her, she gets, the dog is injured. They go to the vet.
The raining cats and dogs.
Raining cats and
That was
dogs.
another alternate
That
line,
was
yeah.
very smooth.
The alternate line.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the other
I
one was?
don't, but I knew that there was an alternate. They have pages and pages and pages of alternate lines for us. So, like tomorrow, we're gonna be shooting stuff, and I'll, most of the jokes I'll do like 4 different ways, and then the director just picks one.
And it's like what gets the best reaction from the audience?
Because they choose one, because tomorrow they play an edited version in front of the audience.
Interesting.
Or on Friday they play the edited version of that scene in front of the audience.
Yeah.
So it's up to the director and the creator just to see which, and then obviously the producers to say, we're gonna go with this line.
And then sometimes during the actual live thing in front of the audience, do you have to, sometimes if the audience members don't react to a certain line, sometimes they rewrite a line like that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All the lines are rewritten already, so we have tons of options to choose from. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
And
cool.
then 'cause, I mean, we've had 3 days of rehearsal, so if there's any lines we want to improv, we've probably done it already, and we'll pitch those, before we actually start shooting. But I mean, the writers have literally pages of alternates. So
That's
Nice.
awesome.
That's so cool.
I know. Super cool.
So the episode ends with the kiss.
look, crush. It ends with a kiss.
I'm like, you sound like the Grinch who stole Christmas over here.
That's how unhappy.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
There's a kiss.
There is a
There's a kiss.
There is a kiss. Now, I will say this. A lot of people got mad at Josh. But, in all fairness,
She kissed him.
she kissed him.
Yeah.
But he didn't pull away.
Well, that's not my problem. My problem is that when he tells Gabi, he goes, "I kissed my therapist."
Yeah, but
and then
what do you say? We kissed? If I said my...
She kissed me.
Yeah,
And then
yes.
you try. She. Okay.
Yeah, but
so-
I think, it's like...
But I feel like that's also a thing that happens in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but my issue is that then Josh tries to defend himself. No, she kissed me. Well, that's not what you said.
Yeah,
But
You're mistaken.
Okay, but for the audience to get the joke, I could have said, we kiss, and she says, who? And I say, me and my therapist, and then it's, but you need that tension.
Yeah.
It's like, it seems subtle, but that one line makes people understand why Gabi got upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's literally just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Right. Relationship.
By the
Happens
way,
in
You
relationships.
just don't
so.
like Dr. Rounds.
No.
not.
I love her because I think she's so funny.
Wait,
I
what?
liked
Oh, just wait, dude.
What? Whoa.
I'm telling you, just wait.
I just love her facial expressions and the way that she carries herself.
Well,
The
before we get into
the shenanigans that happen in season 4,
I'm so excited.
Can't wait.
it's like, yeah.
It's going to
Well,
be great.
the shenanigans that always happen on this show.
Yeah.
Or
True.
Speaking
And
of
look, a lot of people, and we'll get into this when we talk about the finale. A lot of people are so pissed at Josh and Gabi right now. And they're pissed at the network, and they're like, I'm done with this show. And it's like, look, man, you know how long it was before Ross and Rachel got together?
Seriously.
Yeah.
But ready for this? It was 60 episodes. And people are, but there was no social media, so it's like people don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's like you still watch every week. And it was like literally, it was like somewhere between 50 or 60 episodes, and it's like, just give it time, man.
Give it time.
Like, you watch the
Yeah.
show. If we got together in season 3, the show's over.
Yeah.
you know.
Like, what would happen then?
And it's not realistically correct if that were to happen.
Yeah.
To be
Because
honest.
what is the next season supposed to be? Them like getting married and having children and settling down? Like,
but then
no.
the show's it's a different show, and you just gotta
Yeah.
Yeah.
trust me.
Yeah.
Trust the writers.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad to
there
hear
is a
this.
reason why they are writers.
That's right.
Yeah.
True.
All right, before we move into Young and No More Therapy, I want to take a moment to thank all of our fans. Thank you guys so
Yes.
much for being here with us. Thank you to everyone who's live in the chat. Thank you to everyone who goes to iTunes and rates and reviews. That's right. We are free on iTunes for you. So download, subscribe. That's a thing. Also, we ask you to do a very simple thing. If you like our show, give us a rating and a review. If you like us, that's 5 stars. If you don't like us, that's 4 stars. The other stars have never worked and never will, so don't even try.
Yeah.
And bang on your keyboard, put some words or emojis into the comments, and we will give you shout outs live on the air.
Yeah.
You want to pull that up? Or
I can pull. Yeah, I can. Pull
we're
some
going to
up.
do that right here. Because of our lovely fans,
Yes.
we have Jonathan here. That's
right.
Yeah.
100% because of you. I told you that if you wrote us reviews, I would fight for it. And I did.
And here he is.
And here he
I
is.
am.
Look at it. I did that.
She delivered.
Because of you.
Hey, I got him to sing too.
Yeah.
Hey.
We have a
Can we-
rating, a review, something to read.
I don't have it pulled up yet.
All right, well, we will get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
In the meantime, let's talk about Young and No More Therapy.
By the way, I love how we always have to say young and. I love
Yeah,
that.
Every episode.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Episode.
titles.
I love it.
I like it.
It reminds me of like the one where, you
Yeah.
know, like
It's-
the whole friends
It's very
thing.
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's creative.
Yeah.
very.
I love it. All right, so we're going to quickly, because we know what we want to talk about, we're going to quickly talk about Alan and Elliot and Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah. I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like
who
right
doesn't
now?
want to go to Hawaii? Have you been
Yeah.
to Hawaii?
Yes, many times.
I've never been to Hawaii.
Not many. I don't know why I just
Never
lied.
been.
I just lied. I was like many times. Like I've been there a few times.
Okay.
I've never been.
Going there next year, so I'm excited.
Nice. Never
Good.
been.
Yeah.
I've been once, I think. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's very, very chill.
Yeah.
Like very
It's
chill.
different than
Yeah.
any other state.
Well, Yolanda's never been on a plane. That surprised me.
That did surprise me.
That surprised
It
me.
didn't surprise me she's never been on a plane. It surprised me of how irrational her fear was. Because, you know, I have friends who are seriously terrified to fly.
Yeah.
And, like, for me, since I, you know, lived in Missouri, I fly, like, every couple months. So it's not a big deal. But I
so you have
just...
friends who are afraid, but you think that her fear is
No, I'm just
unreasonable?
saying, like... It's,
Yeah, I was like, where are you getting?
There are people that I know, and I was talking about this when I was in Chicago, like this past week. My buddy literally has to take like 2 Xanax, like bars,
oh, my gosh.
because his anxiety enzymes are like through his like forehead, and he clams up, and it's like white knuckling the seat.
Right.
Like once he gets in there, it's a serious fear. I love flying. It's like
Yeah.
I'm 36 years old and I'm out the window like when we take off. I'm like,
No, I'm not a big fan of flying.
You
either.
fly all the time.
Yeah, she
But
flies,
I'm
like...
not. I try to sleep on planes, but I never can, which kind
Girl,
of sucks.
I went to Beijing. I was
Oh my
out
gosh.
when we took off, and I woke up in China.
No
I,
way.
I
That's-
love
How?
flying.
Yeah, I'm the same
love
way.
it.
Do
I
you,
went to Europe and didn't sleep the whole time.
do you lean back in the chair, or do you, like, do the whole window thing?
It depends on how far back I can lean. If I'm flying first class, or if I'm flying coach, you know.
Yeah.
But I flew like coach to China, and I was just like a couple whiskeys, and I was out. Ni hao.
That's so
Well,
great.
so Yolanda gets on a simulated flight. That was the
Simulated.
best. I'm so glad we almost missed it. I'm so glad you were like, wait, you want to see the end?
I want to get my grandmother to do that because
The
she won't
simulated
fly.
flight? Nice.
She literally won't fly. So
By the way, I love that you guys actually got a tanning lamp in here because I was getting a little pale.
I know.
Jesus.
I know.
If my hair starts smoking, someone throw a bucket of water on it.
It's kind of hot.
Typical Conrad. We like to keep
Wow.
it warm in here.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Do we have ratings you want to read or reviews?
Okay,
the
where
point?
did we stop? We have Guilty Pleasure, Love the After Show.
Great.
From Court 0624, I really love the Young and Hungry AFTERBUZZ TV After Show.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you.
And then Someone Who Loves Dogs. I Love Dogs.
Oh, good.
Something
Okay, all right.
or another. You people are totally
I Love
cool.
Dogs by @Captain Tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love how deep
They
these
call us
comments
cool.
are.
Dogs.
They're very, yeah, but they're all
deep.
yeah, they're all 5 stars.
Yay. Thank you
Good.
guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank you.
All right, that's what we give you back is a shout out and guests. That's what we do.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about Dr. Brown.
Dr. Brown.
If we have to.
All right.
Grinch voiceover.
Sound like an old, like a crook. Yeah, you see?
The Grinch voiceover is still going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a doctor, you see. So
Let's talk about Dr. Brown. John.
So Josh goes back to see her, even though Alan says not to.
Which was solid advice.
Solid advice, which is surprising. I feel like Alan is not the person who gives solid advice.
No, it's always Yolanda or Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia's advice.
But
always.
look, I mean, I don't know if you guys caught this, but I didn't go back to her for therapy.
Right.
I went back
Yeah.
to the clear the air, and she's like, "Look, I'm going to be ethical," and I wasn't expecting that, so I was like, "Okay, well then I'll come
Yeah.
in." But I didn't go there for. I went there to end it. You know.
And
So
yeah,
Which was good intentions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good intentions.
Josh is just misunderstood, guys.
he
Yeah.
is
Sure.
by Gavin.
Yep.
And by Dr. Rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
By
I
everyone.
can't wait. I wish I could just tell you about what happened.
Just tell us. I'm
I
just kidding.
can't.
And he's misunderstood by Elliot too. Just
Yeah. Well, because he's going to go to Sydney. Oh, and so there's a whole discussion of who he's going to take, which is weird that she bought a flight. She bought the ticket to join him on the flight. And Gabi bought a ticket to join. Who took the second ticket he had?
Oh yeah, because there was 2 paid for.
I didn't bring anybody.
Right.
Oh, he just decided not to bring it down, I
But
guess.
the ticket's been purchased. Who is it?
No one.
Yeah.
I'm like, spoiler alert.
No
he just
one.
didn't use it.
Oh,
unless Gabi took it.
No, she.
No.
No.
Or did someone use it?
Uh-oh.
No, he just didn't.
I was hoping for a conspiracy.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory.
I'm sorry to let you down, but because that was what Josh decided. He's like, you know what? I'm going solo.
Yeah.
Like that was. He decided that was the best for him and what he needed to do.
Yeah.
So his crazy doctor, because she's crazy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
In this episode, she's crazy.
She's a little compulsive.
She's compulsive.
Crazy.
She's in love all of a sudden.
Insane. Yeah.
I mean, do you blame her? No, I'm kidding.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Point.
No, good-
She's
good
not
point.
crazy.
I think it's the whole Doppler Dahmer thing from How I Met Your Mother, where if the person receiving the attention is into it, then it's totally cute.
Yeah.
It's fine. And if they're not into it, it's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so it depends on how Josh feels about
Yeah.
this sudden grand gesture that she's done, and they're having drinks at the end, so I feel like he's pretty okay.
Well, I still dislike her at the
But
end.
let me just say this.
Okay.
At the end of the episode, I say, you know, Gabi and I are done. She says, are you okay? And I said, not really. And she goes, do you want to talk about it? So
True.
at that point in time, just don't dismiss the fact that she might just be my therapist.
Okay.
Okay.
And
know.
Who impulsively
Who-
bought
Who-
a plane ticket.
And like
Yeah.
reaches down and like touches your leg.
You caught that! You caught that!
She was handsy.
Someone pays attention.
Yes. I pay attention to those little dirty details.
The nonverbal cues.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's right.
I'm just so I was frustrated. I was so frustrated with her and her craziness and her.
At this time, all we know is that she's a little bit unstable,
Yeah.
but she's not like crazy yet.
All right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
No.
Yet.
Way to defend her.
Yeah. Not
Becca,
yet.
we have fan questions, right? Because you guys tweeted using.
I
the-
said, ABTV,
Yes.
ask Josh.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of fan questions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Rapid
is my
fire,
favorite
let's
one.
do it.
That's right.
From Shannon. If Young and Hungry collaborated with another show, what would it be and why? And
It
like
doesn't have
any
to
network.
be freeform.
It doesn't.
If Young and Hungry collaborated with another show, like did like a crossover episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that I can't say this in case they actually use it. But I started writing an episode where we cross over with another show,
Oh my god.
really?
Yeah.
and it's not one you would expect.
Really?
But if Young and Hungry, like
Pretty Little Liars.
if Young and Hungry was going to do a crossover with another show, what would I like it to be? Well, it's odd because I mean I can't really think of any other shows that were shot in Mork and Mindy was shot in San Francisco, but I don't really see that correlation. But
Fuller House.
Fuller House.
Oh, Fuller House, yeah. No, but
That's Silicon
I would
Valley.
love to see. I would love to see Young and Hungry have like the sitcom bar, and like if we were like crossover with Cheers, that'd be dope.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
good
if
one.
like somewhere we had like an actual bar to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see if I don't know. I don't think Baby Daddy's in San Francisco, but that could be something.
Are they in New York?
I think they are.
Yeah, they're on
But
the
like
East
maybe
Coast.
they could take a trip.
Oh, yeah, if they're flying to Sydney, emergency stop in New York.
Yeah.
I'd be totally down for like a Fuller House crossover episode. That'd be interesting.
I'd like to see actual San
You
Francisco.
but are we even going to make it to Sydney?
Wow, what a tease.
Yeah. Is there going to be a crossover episode on the way to Sydney?
The next one will be a crossover episode with Cheers, and it's
that's how we start.
Surprise, surprise.
Do we have another question?
What is going to happen?
I know.
Oh, man, this stuff that happens in season 4.
Anything could happen. There's been obviously a ton of Josh and Gabi moments over the seasons. What's your favorite? And this from Emanuela.
I always say the season 1 finale is very dear to my heart. Because I remember that was the first time I was like blindsided, like with how good the writing was. And I remember I was sitting with David Holden, our creator, and he was pitching me what happens. And he's like, and you come running up the stairs and you have all these roses and it's raining and we have this song, you know.
Oh my gosh.
That literally killed me.
It must have been love. It's playing, and then you walk up there and through the window, and he's like pitching this to me. He's like through the window, and then they open the door and it's Cooper, and then you see them kissing. And I was like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. That was like, you know, what's funny? We did like a social media. I was live tweeting that, and it was like myself, Jesse McCartney, Emily, Amy, and we're all in like the freeform. It was ABC Family at that point. We're in their offices and we're all live tweeting, and they have these software programs that track like and monitor activity online. You know, for while the show's going.
Yep.
And it monitors who's tweeting, who's hashtagging, all that stuff. And when the door opens up and she's like, oh my God, and it cut to Jesse's character, Cooper, the thing went, boom, like spike. And everybody was like, it's going. And it was just, it was awesome. And that was like, for me, the first time where I was like, people are really, really invested in the show. And I was like, we really have like something special.
I think I actually might have cried at the end of that episode.
Dude, no joke, at the end of that episode, the hashtag Team Josh trended worldwide.
Oh my God.
That.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely remember that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Someone created that hashtag and it trended worldwide.
It's crazy. That's when you know you're onto something good. Like this is special, something.
Yeah.
So for that, it was just like that whole thing was a really special episode for me too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay. What was your favorite episode to film this season?
This season meaning season 3 or this season? Because we're shooting season 4 right now.
Season 3.
Season 3. What were all that season 3 episodes now? Do you have a list of them?
Yes,
I'm like so in season 4 land right now. It's hard for me to remember.
So we started in Coachella.
Coachella was amazing because we actually shot on this ranch way out in like where was it? Like Valencia, and that was really cool. Like having like 100 extras and it was awesome. And then they also shot like I want to say it was like American Sniper. They had like the sets from American Sniper that were like right next to where we were shooting, so we get to like walk through like Iraq. We're like walking through Iraq.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Coachella was awesome. And plus, that was for me. That personally, that was a cool episode because that's when Josh really went for it, and it was the first time he like professed his love, and he's like, it was a great storyline. I got to work. Jason Blair is a dear friend of mine. And, yeah.
I really liked that episode too, just because like it was something different that we'd never really seen on the show, and like not only that, but I know you guys have offsets and like places that you go, but like was this like probably the first time in your show you've had to like really like pick up the camp and go
absolutely
out?
It was because I mean we do exteriors and stuff like that, but like for Ellen and Elliot's wedding, we shot that just in a little courtyard on the CBS Radford lot. Yeah. So most of that stuff is still done on the lot, where this was a complete company move over there.
I bet that was a cool experience.
It was great. It felt like a movie set. It was awesome. And it's weird with sitcoms, a lot of times when they leave the actual soundstage and they shoot exteriors and stuff like that and they're on location, it doesn't work. A lot of shows, if you watch them go somewhere, it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they crushed it. Like our director it was great.
I loved it.
Yeah. Those were some amazing episodes.
Oh, I know.
They were.
I think we have time for one more question.
And also I wanted to say that the people who asked that question, there were 2 people, Jennifer and Shelby.
Okay,
awesome.
Cool. There's a lot of good questions.
I know. We're running out of time. Dr. Round.
Okay. Crystal asked, have you ever had to like shoot a scene 100 times because you keep laughing? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 100 times, but there were
that's an exaggeration, but
yeah, there were a few scenes where I was just like, please, like they're like, all right, we got to move on. I was like, no, just give me one more take. Just give me one more take, and then they'll take. I'm like, yeah.
Who's the person who you like laugh around the most while doing scenes with?
Everyone, it's all different because Amy makes me laugh because every time she messes up a line, she swears. Oh, yeah. She has a very potty mouth. Emily and I, we tend to laugh when there's like serious stuff going on. Yeah. Which is because like we're like in a heartfelt moment, like one of us will like kind of stumble on a line, and we're like we like mock each other. Kim Whitley and I, Kim just always has random stuff happen. Like there are clips when she's just talking and her earrings like always pop off and fall into her cleavage. No way. So she'll just be like talking and I'll be like just watch her earring fall into her cleavage. It's just like weird because it goes like it's like plinko, you know.
That's so great.
I feel like that's like a Yolanda thing too.
Yeah.
I love that.
That should really be kept in.
I feel like
me and Kim have a great relationship on set. I love her to death. She calls me her baby bear and I call her Mama Bear.
Aww.
And her little boy Joshua is just he's so cute.
That's awesome.
And his name is Joshua.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Named after your character.
Yeah. Completely.
Awesome. I think we have to head into predictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And
We don't get flashlights? Okay.
Now we get flashlights.
I was like, where are the flashlights?
We should have made sure before he came in here that he wasn't going to have like a seizure when this happened.
He's fine.
He's
He's in here for fun.
No predictions from him.
So it was our season finale. We had a lot of things happen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We know that Dr. Rounds stays for a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Any predictions you want to share?
Oh, sorry.
I don't have predictions. I have facts. I know what happens.
Dakota?
Okay, my main thing is this chick is going to go crazy. This girl.
Okay.
Dr. Round. She's going to go crazy, and then he's going to have to figure out how the heck he's going to try to get away from her, because she's going to go. Because, like a lot of people have said that therapists, some of them they have a lot of issues themselves.
That's why they become therapists.
Yeah. So, I want to see what her issues are, but I think he's going to have to run for the hills and, literally leave her in Australia.
Okay.
It's a good thought.
I like that.
Interesting.
It's a good thought.
I think Gabby's going to do something crazy and the flight's going to get grounded.
Oh, yes.
Interesting thought.
See, look at his face.
Realistic thought.
That's a really realistic thought. I think
That's an interesting thought.
she would actually cause the plane to get grounded. That's actually very realistic.
Interesting.
I don't know. I want, I know you said that she didn't, but I want her to, reveal that she took the plane ticket, the other plane ticket. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
It'd be interesting. Yeah.
She's done crazier things.
Yeah, she's done crazy.
She has done crazier things.
These are all pretty good predictions.
Awesome.
I have a prediction that has nothing to do with the new love triangle. I think Alan is going to be more involved.
Yeah.
Because we had 2 episodes of Alan being really there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
And now that he doesn't have a job, he'll hang out at the house because that's where they all hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yes.
If I was your character, I would be like, everyone get the heck out. This is my house.
I want my space.
Yeah.
My name is Sofia Maria Consuelo Rafaela Rodriguez.
Oh my god.
And you're done.
Yes.
That was so good.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
Spot on.
Amazing.
That was one of my favorite lines of Amy when they had the party in my penthouse.
That's so great.
She has some great lines.
And you're done.
A little so-so.
Well, so-so.
And speaking of Amy, Sophia gives some really good advice.
She does.
In that last episode, as always.
Yeah.
I also predict she's never getting that lip gloss back.
Probably not.
Yeah, that thing is gone.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that you caught on to that popping pink lip gloss.
Yeah.
Poppin' pink.
Lip gloss is important.
I'm liking our predictions. We have some solid predictions this week.
I think they're also
definitely-
realistic, which
I
is
think
not
so.
like us.
We usually
Especially
say
this one.
aliens are gonna come.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like you guys listening, send me your predictions. I want to see your
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Sadowski23 on Twitter, send them to me. Hashtag Y&H. What's a good hashtag for this? Young and Hungry. Hashtag Young and Hungry predictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes.
Good one.
I just
Captain Obvious.
throw out that Evie on the chat says, Josh, stop breaking up with Gabby. Gabby is a diamond.
Okay.
Gabby is a
Solid
diamond.
advice.
All
Is it diamond?
Cool.
If that's
Stop
a prediction,
Pun.
wrong. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everyone for joining us. Thank you, Jonathan, for being
Thank
here.
you guys again.
Thank
I
you.
always love it here.
Thank you for
fun.
coming. Again, your Twitter is
At Sadowski23.
excellent. You're on
It's on
Instagram.
Instagram as well, same one.
Cool.
Perfect. Becca,
Becca B Talks TV on Twitter and Instagram.
And are you doing any shows during our hiatus now?
Right now we finish up Shadowhunters on Friday, and I'll let you all know on Twitter.
Okay.
All right, you can find me on Twitter at Michelle_Cullen or later here tonight for the first part of the Face Off finale.
Awesome. And you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Dakota T. Jones, and check me out on the Cocktails with Chloe after show tonight on AfterBuzz TV.
Awesome. And you can find me online at Yael.tv. That's YAEL.tv. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything at Yael Tygiel. That's YAELTYGIEL. Plus, I have a podcast. It's called Intimate Interrogations. It's as dirty as it sounds, and it's free on iTunes. We will see you next season for more Young and Hungry.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.